Hi, everyone. So I thought today I would just let the messages come to us, let the message that wants to come just find us today. As far as the energies go that I'm picking up on, today I'm not really getting much, except that I'm feeling a little bit of blockages or perhaps challenges when it comes to our lower chakras. So we'll see if we can figure out what might be going on there in our lower chakras. But let's just see what the cards want to tell us today. I'm going to start with a channeled ancestor message. So fertility popped out. I'm going to put that back, but I would like to take note of that maybe, our lower chakras are responsible for our creations and for our fertility and those types of things. So that could be something that's blocked is our actual fertility or just birthing things into the world in general, which we need our lower chakras for. So, but we pulled the card original. And this again, it's in the color orange too, which is the color of our sacral chakra, which is in charge of our fertility. It's in charge of our creativity. It's in charge of our originality. So it may be that we are blocked right now when it comes to being original, being creative. There could be blockages in our sacral chakra, but let's keep going just to see what else the tarot wants to tell us about this entire message, situation, whatever it is that we are here for. So there's the Five of Swords, the Seven of Cups, Ace of Wands, Page of Swords. At the back, Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Chariot, Nine of Swords, and Judgment. Underneath everything is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups can often be ties to our past, relationships from our past, people that we still know because they were part of our bonding when we were children. We have memories. We have a certain sense of nostalgia that comes over us when we deal with the Six of Cups energy. But I'm also being inclined to say that it's okay to say no. So that's for someone. Even if you do have a deep bond with this person, even if they do go back to childhood, even if they are family members, it's okay to say no. So that's for someone. But let's see what we have here as a message coming through the tarot. So to begin, we have this Five of Swords, and that's falling in your challenge position. And so, and the Five of Swords is a very challenging type of energy in the sense that it feels like there may be someone in your energy who is not playing fair. Maybe someone who has violated your boundaries. Maybe someone who has done something that you would not have expected them to do, that perhaps the relationship you thought you had with them is different than the one you actually have with them. There was some kind of a violation of boundaries is what this feels like to me. And I'm inclined to say with this Five of Swords being in your challenge position, I'm inclined to tell you to do a little bit of meditation to work through that energy, because the Five of Swords can really feel very much like a backstab, someone who you trusted, who turned around and did something that you never would have expected. And especially with the Six of Cups energy, this is probably someone you trusted very much. And so you weren't expecting the behavior that you got from them, which again tells me to tell you to really go into a deep meditative state in order to try to come to terms with what happened there. It looks like the foundation of this situation is one of, again, love, because there are cups here. This felt like someone that you really loved, someone you could trust, someone you were probably devoted to, someone that you may have even been attached to, even, and there could be even an unhealthy type of attachment there, especially because we have this Five of Swords. So it feels like the foundation of the relationship, again, was not what you thought. Where you thought it was the Six of Cups, you thought you were deeply bonded, you thought there was a soul connection, but it was more of an illusion. The Seven of Cups can often be about confusion and illusion and someone trying to pull the wool over our eyes. But it feels like the time ran out, that now you're no longer confused about this person or about the relationship. It's become pretty clear because you have a knife sticking out of your back, and that's how it became clear. So what you once thought was a soul connection, what you once thought was you were connected in perhaps the astral realms, you really thought this was your person, you were very excited and passionate about this person, it feels like you are releasing that you are understanding, you're becoming very clear about what this situation is, and you're releasing this idea that this relationship is not as important as you once believed it to be. I do see here you're manifesting someone in, and they're showing up as a page. And the Page of Swords is someone who is ready for action. I feel like you are manifesting in a new person because you've been through so much. And I'm not even sure if you understand that you're manifesting this person in, but I do get the sense that this is someone you have met before, but it's not someone you know well because it's showing up as a page. And I think you're realizing that you need to be loyal to someone else or anything else, and that you are really not doing yourself any kind of a service by staying in a situation with someone who pulled the Five of Swords on you. And so I think that once you realized that, which is where you are currently, you automatically started manifesting in a new person because of your self-worth. And you realize that you are an extremely loyal person and that you don't want to waste your loyalty on someone who's going to backstab you, right? Who would? So you are bringing in someone, and I believe it's someone you've already met, but I don't think you know them well. But they are ready. They have done their healing. They're the Page of Swords. They're ready for action. They're ready to take on the world. And so it feels like that's part of what this message is about, is this person really being on your level, this person being someone who is going to resonate with you on the same frequency that you are, where you can come in with this energy full of love and attachment and devotion and loyalty, who is going to bring that same frequency back to you. So you're heading into this energy of the Eight of Pentacles. And so this could mean a number of things, but it does feel to me like you're going to be working hard at whatever this is. And so where we have original here, I want to say that your sacral chakra was blocked because you were in this toxic Seven of Cups, Five of Swords relationship, and you didn't even know you were in that kind of a relationship, probably because someone had been gaslighting you for so long that you didn't realize that it was anything else other than this Six of Cups. But now that you're understanding it, because it's so very clear, that's going to unblock your sacral chakra. And that's when your creative flow is going to be able to kick in, and you'll really start to be able doing some creative work. That's what I'm getting here. And the other really cool part about this is the King of Pentacles is here, and this is how you see yourself. So it's like, you know that you have this potential, you know that you have a certain level of money strategy, which the King of Pentacles always has. You're probably a wise spender, you probably invest for the long game, and you're probably somewhat of a leader when it comes to business and finances. You have the ability to think things through when it comes to your finances. And so I think that this is going to open the floodgates for you, that when you release this person who it looks like you're releasing, whoever this was who stabbed you in the back, violated your boundaries, make it make sense for you, that's going to open the floodgate of your sacral chakra. And then your inner King of Pentacles is really going to put your nose to the grindstone and really start cranking out this original creative work that you know is going to pay off for you in the long run. And the universe is here hanging out in your environment saying, hey, I've got the getaway car going. The keys are in the ignition. The car is running. All you have to do, Page of Pentacles, is jump in this car and I'm going to drive you to your destiny. That is what the universe is saying here with this Chariot card. The universe really wants to drive you away from this situation and get you really going on this creative effort that you are really, I think, bursting at the seams to birth here, which I think is why we got fertility. So this could be, this person that you are manifesting in could have something to do with your business, with your creative work, but you are certainly manifesting this person in, and this person is going to appear to you one way or another, because that's how our manifestations work. So I can't tell you for sure what that is going to be specifically for you, but if there is someone who shows up and wants to teach you about the work that you're doing, the creative work, perhaps they know just as much as you do and they want to collaborate with you, or perhaps they want to come in as a romantic partner. You have manifested the right person in for you in one way or another. And that's why this Page of Swords is sitting up here. And again, I want to say that this is someone that you are already acquainted with, but perhaps you don't really understand the significance of them in your life yet. But I am getting the sense that with the Chariot here in the environment, it makes me feel like the universe is saying, I am driving this car. I've got you. You can just like put your seat down and rest your eyes, and I'll drive down on this road trip that we're on at the moment. And you really just rest and retreat and be held by the universe, because the universe really wants to take the reins on this situation, because the universe knows you're about to take off onto something really big, which is why it's bringing you this Page of Swords and this King of Pentacles, and this Eight of Pentacles energy is coming straight at you. So this Nine of Swords is here, but this is you. You're doing this in your head. This is not the environment. This is not what you're manifesting. This is not a future position. This is in your head. So this Nine of Swords it's in the right place in the sense that it's in the best possible position in the spread. But of course, I would rather it not be here at all. But this Nine of Swords is really about you feeling anxiety for sure, and trying to accept the situation as it is, because you know that fighting it is not going to be the answer. But there's this shadow side of you too. I think there's a very shadowy energy again coming off of this card. And it's this feeling that you almost don't mind being stuck in this anxious energy because of the attachments that you have to this person. So make that make sense for you, but there is part of you that may be thriving on the chaos or thriving on the anxiety. I know that may be hard to hear. If that does not apply to you, then just let that one go. But for whoever that is for, there's this need to really let that go and let yourself live in peace. Once you let this person go, who was a Seven of Cups and a Five of Swords, once you let that person go, you'll really be able to feel a deep sense of peace. And you will understand that all of that anxiety and the turmoil and the trauma bonding that perhaps you had with this person was all a facade. It was all an illusion. You don't need any of it. You certainly don't need this person. You don't need someone who stabbed you in the back. And your potential outcome for the entire spread is the Judgment card. And this is about you being tested by the universe to see which way you're going to choose. Are you going to choose to stay in this relationship that's keeping you small and gaslighted? Or are you going to choose to let these floodgates open when it comes to your sacral chakra and your creative work? And are you going to jump in the car with the universe and let the universe take you on this very exciting trip, probably with this new person who was meant for you in one way or another? So I think I know what you're going to choose, but of course you have to be the ruler of your own life and your own destiny. But it does end with you having a choice to stay here or to go on and fulfill this life's journey that the universe really wants you to do. But that's what the Judgment card truly is. It's about choosing between staying in the small material world or advancing on your spiritual path. It's that bridge between the 3D and the astral realms is the Judgment card. It's you really opening your eyes to that and saying, okay, now I have a choice. I know this spiritual realm exists, but do I want to do it? And that's what the Judgment card is. It's the test. It's the test from the universe. But I believe you have everything you need to pass the test. You just have to have the desire to pass the test. But it's truly up to you, and you will be fine either way. You just have to decide for yourself. So let's get some more tarot so we can see if we can get more about you, what you should focus on, some challenges. Hold on, I need to shuffle those again. It just didn't feel right. Okay, so there's the Eight of Cups. This is you. You are the Eight of Cups. You are on a course right now seeking something else. You had no idea that the person who betrayed you was capable of that, but you just learned in a very tough way that they are most certainly capable of it. And so now you're wondering, is there something better? And I think for the meantime, you're sort of keeping a poker face when it comes to this. I think this person who stabbed you in the back still sort of thinks that you're not moving away from them. I think they think that they can get you back anytime they want. So, but I do think that you are strategizing and trying to figure out your escape plan. And I think that's why the universe is here saying, here's the getaway car. All you have to do is jump in and I'll get you out of here. So I do think that this person is going to be really shocked when they see that you have left their energy completely, because I think they thought they were always going to stay bonded to you because of the way you saw them and the relationship. So let's keep going with some more tarot. So there's the Eight of Wands. So there's another 8, 10 of Wands, and 6 of Pentacles. Oh, and there's the Chariot underneath. We've got the Chariot again. There's your getaway car. Universe is ready. Just says, hey, all you have to do is get in. Let's go. So, but here, let's look back here. So we have a lot of 8s here. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands here is really telling you to focus on moving forward. Focus on taking action towards whatever your dreams are, taking action towards whatever this King of Pentacles inside of you is really trying to birth into the world, to create, to be the origin of, to the fertility of, those words that we drew from the beginning, and to really go the distance on that and really push that forward. And to actually use the energy that was created within you by this person deceiving you, betraying you, whatever they did, to use that energy of abandonment or even fear that comes from the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, and to really transmute that energy into something motivating, something that's going to light the fire under your feet so you can say, I'm moving forward with this. I'm just pissed off enough that I'm going to move this forward. And really to transmute that fear into action, into energy, into fire. But I do think that the challenge for you here is this 10 of Wands. And I think releasing this person, which is why Judgment showed up, I think releasing this person is going to be harder for you than you had anticipated. That this person is going to convince you when you do leave them, when you do decide to get in that getaway car, they're going to call you and they're going to say, life is hopeless without you. I'm in despair. I'm falling apart. And there's that part of you who's going to revert back to the 6 of Cups and say, well, I love this person, so I probably shouldn't leave them in that kind of state. But the point is, that's their karma. That is not yours. You don't want to get yourself tangled up in their karmic spaghetti, as I like to call it. You need to stay out of their karma and let them figure out why they're laying in the bed that they're laying in. And they might not be in despair. It might not be as hopeless as they're making it sound, because I get the feeling that they've tried to pull the wool over your eyes in the past before. So why wouldn't they, in this case too, be telling you how hopeless it is just to get you back into their good graces, right? Or back into yours, I should say. So that's going to be your challenge, is this burden of having to walk away even when it feels like you're hurting them. They're going to make it feel like you are hurting them, and you're going to have to push through that anyway and really focus on whatever this Eight of Wands is that's coming through for you as far as your creative work, as far as your King of Pentacles work. So, but then the message and the advice coming through is the Six of Pentacles. And the sixes are rewards from the universe for doing the hard work. So what I think with this falling in with the Judgment card, this is the universe rewarding you for passing the test, for ultimately choosing to take this path of creativity rather than staying with the person who was gaslighting you and tried to keep you bound up in fear. And so the universe you'll start to see small increases. You'll start to see the money coming in. You'll start to see the value of the lesson. The universe will show you steadily through your career building, and with little by little, the universe will start giving you the rewards so that you will understand that you took the wrong path, you took the right path, and you made the right decision, and that you have chosen the astral realm over being small in the 3D. And you will get rewarded for that. That's the reward for passing the test, which I know you have the ability to pass the test. You have everything you need here to pass the test. You just have to want to take the test and pass it. So let's get a few big picture oracle cards to see if there's any other energies that we could pick up. So there's the Sun, love it. There's the Garden, and there's the Book. So with the Garden falling right in the middle, this Eight of Wands is pointing towards the garden. And whatever this is that you're going the distance on, whatever it is that your King of Pentacles is creating, you had your nose to the grindstone, you're really grinding something out, and you're bringing it into the world, is what that garden is telling me. This is a network of people. These are people who are going to want to buy your product or follow you or read your book. And there is a book here, since I said it. If you are writing something, if you are creating something, painting something, composing something, starting a business, marketing something, starting a channel, make it make sense for you. But whatever it is, there's this broad sector of people who are going to be interested in it. And that's your Six of Pentacles. That's how the universe will want to start rewarding you for passing the test and really moving through this energy, because your sacral has been unblocked. And then we have the Sun and the Book. And this is a really powerful combination in the big picture system, because the Book is the card of secrets and the Sun is a card of illumination. So this is all secrets coming to the light, is what this combination means. And so whatever this person was doing to make you feel trapped, you're going to be so clear on it that you're not even going to feel that 10 of Wands when it's time to walk away from them. It's going to be easier than you think, because before, if you were thinking, well, I'm hurting them so much, so I probably should stay, you're going to look at this situation and say, no, this person hurt me so severely that it's very easy for me to walk away. I'm getting in that car with the universe right now. I'm getting in the getaway car. So let's do 2 Alice cards, because those of you who watch me know that I think she's magical. So we have find the lesson, discover the purpose in a situation, trust that you are learning. And that's really exactly what we're talking about, is there was a lesson. This person was in your life to teach you something, and there was a very important thing that you did learn, and that there was a purpose to it, but it's time to let it go now. You're done. You learned the lesson, and you can take the test now. It's time to take the test. You learned the lesson, time for the test, and then time for the rewards. And then we have mortality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. So again, who wants to take the time, waste the time in a relationship that's based on illusions and heartbreak and deceit? Life is too short for that. So don't do it. That's what Alice is telling you. This person was there for a reason, but now they're done. Now they're out. Out. So, okay. And then finally, let's get a self-care oracle card, because I feel like if your sacral is blocked, but it's going to start opening probably pretty quickly, it's a good idea to really take care of yourself right now too. So look at that. Get a reading. Use divination to understand your desires and path. So I feel like that is just confirmation that this was your reading. This was the reading you needed to see today, which the intention was, let the message find us. Well, I think it certainly did just that. So please let me know how this was resonant for you, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.